Hey Dad,
What?
you see this? This came in the mail today. I am so excited to open this up and we can walk through it together. This is the American Express Platinum Card and it is the ultimate hack to traveling in style with kids. Don't worry about it, we'll get into all the details and we'll take a look at what this looks like from the box right now. Hey, welcome to Hyper Academy. My name is Ryan Fields-Spack. Thanks for joining me today. If you're a dad and you want to travel with your kids and you want to enjoy that time and not have it be too stressful, you got some options, and this is one of them. The American Express Platinum Card is not cheap, but it can bring you a lot of perks and it can pay for itself, and we're going to talk all about it. So let's dive into this American Express Platinum Card and we'll talk about all the benefits and things that you can get out of it as a dad to win the day for your wife and for your kids. Okay, dads, let's get right into this. Here is how this box came. I ordered this card one day ago and it showed up the next day ready to go and all set for me and personalized. Now I've heard that the presentation on this is much nicer than your typical card that comes in the mail. As you can see, it comes in a bigger folder. So let's open this up, take it out, and see exactly what we get. Now it comes in this nice box. As you can see, great quality. It doesn't feel like regular paper either. It's kind of got this matte finish to it. So when you open it up, it looks like back this way. Ooh, there is the card. As you can see, in all its glory. Great presentation right there. Now what's interesting about this is a titanium card and it's got all of the details and all of the things that you could absolutely want from an aesthetics perspective. And you can actually bring this back in and see if they can send you a new one with different designs on it. And I may do that, and if I do, I'll send you an updated one. So this is the American Express card. So you can see it's got that chip right there. And then there is the back with all of its glory. So this thing is very impressive. It's not the Centurion card, a guy can dream, but this is going to be a great setup for now. And let's look a little bit deeper into the card itself. So in this packaging, we've got some information right here, and this looks like it's more of just your general and basic paperwork. Yep, summary of benefits. It talks specifically about everything that you get with the card itself and how you can get it set up and moving forward, as well as how to activate your new account. Very cool. And then summary of benefits, card member agreement, and some more information on the APR. That's a high APR, right? But we pay this off every single month, so I'm not too worried about that. So those are the regular paperwork, and now there looks like another thing to pull up here. More information, nice little presentation right here talking about all things American Express Platinum. It looks like that's all there. So you've got the Platinum card right here from Howard Grossfield, the president of U.S. Commerce Services, thanking me for jumping onto the American Express Platinum card. Thank you, Howard. And then a welcome card. This welcome card again talks about how to open it and how to activate it and move into everything with that. So nothing else specifically in the box, but let's talk a lot more about this American Express card itself and what it can offer you. Now, what makes this card absolutely perfect for dads on the go and want to win the day and hack their trips when they are traveling with their kids and with their family and with their wife especially. This American Express card is fantastic for travel. If you are planning on traveling with your kids and you know how traveling can be very stressful, there's a lot of challenges that go along with it. This takes a lot of the burden off of traveling and it helps you to look like a hero because you're going to get a heck of a lot of perks that go along with it. The first and foremost that I absolutely love is the Fine Hotel Resorts collection that you can get through Amex Platinum. FHR, as they call it, is a selection of hotels that are guaranteed to be very nice and very worthwhile. Think Four Seasons, think Fairmont, think Ritz-Carlton. These hotels have been vetted by AMEX, and they have guaranteed us with a lot of different opportunities and benefits. The first is you get an automatic upgrade when you check in if it's available. So when you book your room and you check in, you'll definitely get a better room. It's pretty rare that I have never been able to get an upgrade on a room with the FHR program in the previous cards that I've had. In addition to that, you get some type of statement credit while you are staying at the hotel itself. So while you're staying there at the hotel, they'll give you, say, $100 or $150 towards a spa or towards food or towards something like that you can absolutely use. Most importantly, and this goes for you dads when you're out there traveling with family, you know how expensive breakfast can be. You get free breakfast up to at least 2 people, if not more, depending on how you book and what hotels you book to. Free breakfast for every night of your stay, so that will save you a ton of money right from that perspective. You get an early check-in, and you get a guaranteed late checkout of 4 p.m. every single time. So as you're moving through the process, you can book your trip for, an early afternoon arrival, and then you can basically get an entire extra day by checking out late and booking your flight later in the afternoon. So without staying an extra night, you're getting a heck of a lot more benefit out of that travel itself. FHR is fantastic, and I absolutely love it from that perspective. Rental cars. When you book your rental car through this American Express card, you're going to get guaranteed coverage from an insurance perspective that you're not going to have to purchase on the top end. So that's something to really keep in mind. When you're doing your rental car purchase, use your Amex card and then decline all of the extra coverage because Amex is going to cover it for you. One of the other things, I travel quite a bit for business that I use all the time is the lounge collection. They have the Centurion Lounge, which is absolutely fantastic and gorgeous. There's one in Denver, here where I'm based, and they've got a lot of Centurion lounges around the country. Now, if you can jump into this is great. Now, here's the cutoff though. It's only for one person per card. So if you have this card, you can get yourself in, but you have to pay $50 extra for your wife, $50 extra for the kids. So it's not all that beneficial unless you want to push for that. But it might be worth it depending on how long you have at the airport. But if you're traveling solo, this card will pay for its weight in gold, especially if you travel a lot for business. Now we're going to dive into some more of the other benefits that I see with this card in particular. Now, you can get a lot of different benefits from this to pay for the $695 fee that comes out of this card. That $695 is pretty significant, but you can pay for it off with a number of different ways. We'll go through some of the specific ones that I'm planning on using. First, you get a $200 hotel statement credit back on your card every time you book an FHR property. So you book that, there's $200 straight off the top, right then and there. You have options for an airline credit. So when you book or do incidental fees on an airline, you can utilize that credit, $200 to take off as a statement credit as well. So something to definitely keep in mind, another $200 that you're saving right there off the top. You have Clear Plus, so if you use Clear in the airport, you will get a free annual membership to Clear, which is a $189 value that you can be able to utilize for that. So Clear is absolutely great. Kind of depends on which airport you're in. Almost sometimes the pre-check is faster than Clear, but it's still very beneficial to have it for when it's not. You get a Saks Fifth Avenue credit of $100 per year, and you can also utilize something like a Walmart membership if you have that, and then you can even get something like a Disney Plus membership. We don't have Disney Plus in our house anymore, but it might have been a good benefit prior to Disney losing their minds. I'll leave it at that. So that is the American Express Platinum card. What do you think? Do you have an Amex card? What benefits do you use, and what things have you taken advantage of this card that I didn't talk about here, and what opportunities have you been able to take advantage of above and beyond that? Let me know in the comments. Give me a like if you like this type of content as well. We talk all things dads and how to improve upon our ability to serve our family better, both through travel, through less stress in the house, and through being a much better dad and husband. Come on back, subscribe if you want to see more of that. Have a good day. Thanks.